Imagine a mid-sized electric luxury SUV that can handle a bit of off-roading, loads of storage, capable of being self-sufficient, and has more than double the range of any other RV in the world. Almost sounds impossible, right? Well, it may just be possible thanks to Tesla. In the R&D department of Tesla, they could be working on a new Model RV that will completely change the world of RVs. Today, we'll be exploring Tesla and the new Model RV that might just be coming to our roads in the next few years. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons to help us out with the YouTube algorithm. Now, let's jump into our video on the Tesla Model RV. When Tesla first started making cars, a lot of people believed that the company would stop at just making regular cars, for the first few years at least. Well, those people were wrong in more ways than they could have imagined. Elon Musk isn't the type of man to just stick to one thing. Instead, he's the kind of person who's completely invested in not only changing the automobile industry, but changing the world. That's why he had a lot of industries he's currently making gigantic strides in. SpaceX, for example, was the first company to build a rocket that could be reused. This was something that even NASA had found almost impossible to do. So when we began to hear rumors of Elon Musk once more venturing into an industry he knew nothing about, which was the world of building RVs, we weren't too surprised. After all, he's ventured into businesses that had absolutely nothing to do with cars or even engines before. That's right, one of Musk's current adventures is an attempt to change the world of neuroscience. He wants to make smartphones a thing of the past by creating microchips that can interact directly with our brains. If Musk is successful in that venture, we will be able to watch movies streamed directly into our consciousness. We'd be able to listen to music streamed directly to our minds, and we'd be able to solve neurological problems in our minds. This may lead to the eradication of illnesses such as Alzheimer's and paralysis, and even certain kinds of blindness. Now, we don't know whether or not this will be possible, and there are a lot of scientists who think that it's a pipe dream. But we also know that no one would have believed if, in 2008, someone had told them that Tesla would become the only automobile company worth $1 trillion. And perhaps that's the issue. Tesla isn't an automobile company, even though the company has made groundbreaking leaps in the production of cars. In fact, the new Model RV by Tesla could be one of the such groundbreaking advancements. So if Tesla, despite all these innovations in the automobile industry, isn't really a mobile company, what is it? Well, the company is an energy and tech company. At least that's what Elon Musk calls it. And that definition does make a lot of sense, especially when you consider how expansive the company is in terms of what it invests the money in. It's little wonder that people were not surprised when the rumors of Tesla building a Model RV started coming out. One reason why people think the Tesla Model RV is plausible is because of two cars that Tesla has announced. The first car is the Cybertruck, and the second is the Tesla Semi. That's because Tesla's image up until then was about building small, sharp cars that looked great and were amazing for intercity travels. But the announcement of the Cybertruck showed everyone that Tesla wasn't in that business alone. When Musk announced the Cybertruck, he told the world that the goal of the Cybertruck is to provide a sustainable energy substitute for the roughly 6,500 fossil fuel powered trucks sold per day in the United States. That means the real goal of Tesla when building this truck wasn't just to sell trucks, but to give truckers an alternative to the fossil fuel powered trucks sold in the United States. While we don't know yet how successful this vehicle will be at doing that, because the truck isn't out yet, we can say that it will provide the alternative if the specs we know about the truck right now are correct. The same rationale was given by Tesla when the company built the Tesla Semi too. According to Musk, the Semi, which is said to have a potential range of 620 miles and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 5 seconds unloaded and 20 seconds fully loaded, it will be a great alternative to the gas-powered semis that litter American roads. So it's clear, Tesla doesn't just want to make cars. The company wants to wean the planet off of fossil fuel-powered vehicles that produce tons of greenhouse gases every year. And what better way to do that than to create a new Model RV? First off, the Model RV will not be the first electric RV on the market. In fact, electric motorhomes have been creeping up on the market for a while now, and it was only a matter of time before Tesla saw that it needed to build one. Motorhomes, or RVs for short, are often associated with freedom. They free you from the problem of rent and allow you to truly enjoy the world through driving. However, there's one huge problem with motorhomes. These vehicles usually guzzle a lot of gas. I mean, you're on the road for 5 hours every day and are dragging tons of weight behind you. You'd guzzle a lot of gas as well. A motorhome powered by batteries would immensely reduce the cost of owning an RV and would reduce pollution generally. It could even increase the level of freedom one has with the vehicle. If the RV has enough range, you could basically drive all day and park at a spot with a charger and then continue the next day. Right now, a lot of companies are already entering this space because they recognize the huge potential this market has if they can conquer it. 2 companies have even made their concrete steps to building a motorhome powered by batteries. The first company is Winnebago, a specialist in making RVs. The motorhome will come with a range of about 125 miles, which really isn't that impressive, given the fact that even the first Tesla EV had better range. The second company is Detlefs, a German company that recently revealed a full-size electric motorhome prototype. This RV is exciting because it's powered entirely by solar panels and comes with a 91 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Sadly, this vehicle isn't going to conquer any markets anytime soon, since the battery in the vehicle has a range of only 100 miles. When compared to the Tesla Semi, it's clear that the Tesla Model RV would blow the market away when it hits the roads. The products that are set to rival it simply don't compare. The design of the Tesla Model RV was recently released on Instagram by NeoMam Studios. According to the designer of the RV, the vehicle will be a mid-sized electric luxury SUV that will be everything an RV owner would want. While we don't know whether this design is something that Tesla is working on, or if the design was leaked by Tesla, we do know that the idea of a Tesla motorhome isn't something far-fetched. Elon Musk has recently talked about leveraging the company's current platforms for other vehicles. That means that this design or draft is probably sitting on one of the many files at Tesla's head office. However, there should be no question about the fact that this vehicle can be built. Even just half the power and energy capacity of the Tesla Semi would be enough to create an RV with hundreds of miles in range. Of course, there would be a need for more charging spots, but that's a problem that Tesla is already looking to solve. So, when will we be seeing the Model RV? Will it ever be hitting our streets? The answer is no one knows. Tesla is as enigmatic a company as they come, and no one really understands what's going through Elon Musk's mind at any given time. Before the announcement of the Tesla Semi, many people didn't expect the company to fully commit to the trucking business. But the vehicle exists, and it seems the company is fully committed to it as well. Would it be also fully committed to building a Tesla motorhome? We hope so. More electric vehicle options would be great news for the pockets of consumers and the environment as well. With less pollution, there'll be less climate change, and we'd all be able to look forward to a truly safe and prosperous future. The ball, right now, is in Tesla's court. The Tesla Semi is scheduled to hit our roads in 2023 if there are no delays. After the release of the Semi and the Cybertruck, Tesla would, hypothetically, have time to focus on building a Model RV. The only question is whether or not they'd do it. And if you enjoyed this video, we have another like it of Elon Musk revealing the revolutionary Tesla tank, a military-grade Cybertruck of the future.